Good morning, everyone. It's day 2. I kind of slept a little crappy, perfectly comfortable. I just couldn't fall asleep. My legs feel okay. Today I have 55 miles-ish. 1,900 feet of climbing. Most of it's right here at the beginning of the day. And then hopefully it's pretty much downhill and hopefully it's pretty smooth the rest of the day. I realized I was packing up camp this morning. One of the bottom bolt that goes near my calipers for my rack sheared off, so the bolt is stuck inside the hole, and of course the head is stuck inside the rack and there's no connection, so I bungeed it back up. I've been in the middle of nowhere with no access to cars, etc, etc, so I'm hoping I can make it. I know at least this beginning part's pretty rough because it's the same thing I did all day yesterday, but I think maybe I'll get on an actual road at some point and it'll smooth out. I really hope so, because then I have a better chance of making it to town. To be clear, it's a rinky-dink town, I think. Never been there. I'm hoping bungee cord holds until then. If the other one fails on the other side of the rack, I'm pretty much screwed because my whole back rack holding all of my stuff will be riding on the tire. Here's hoping for smooth roads today. Last night I had visitors from all kinds of cows. Of course I did. They were awesome, and they looked at me with perked up ears and just went about their business and hung out with me. Oh, this area was burned a few years back. You see all the burned trees here. Of course the green grass is coming up. There's piles of cut dead trees. There's been crews working in here off and on apparently. It's kind of eerie riding through this forest that's kind of reset back to square one with grasses from really not old growth here, that's for sure, but a couple of years growth. Just looking as far as you can see is all burned trees. It has its own kind of beauty. Yesterday definitely saw some kitty cat tracks on the trail. Today I'm seeing some doggy tracks on the trail. I just saw some really fresh doggy poop. I'm guessing they're not house cats and house dogs. The cat tracks were gigantic. I think the doggy tracks are probably coyotes. They aren't that big, but still something to take note of. This OC&E trail, well, it is pretty epic that it exists. It's so long. Begging for a regular gravel road at this point. It's just beating me up. I think I'm on, I don't know, 80 miles of just a super rough riding. It's just so slow going and just beats you up like 1,000 punches. And when you get the rough stuff like this, it's like, oh, just gotta power through it. If I had a full suspension mountain bike, I'd plow right through it, no problem. But gravel bike, fully loaded, a little different story. The rack seems to be holding well. I kind of have it braced on setting on top of the I guess it's a chainstay right by where my brake calipers mount. It's actually resting on it, which will hold it from falling down and bending it even further. Hopefully add some more support so it doesn't rip the other one out. Seems to be holding well so far. Granted, I got 50 miles left to go, but we start strong, hopefully we can end strong. Cows, you're at the gate. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, cows. There you go. Oh, you're good cows. Yeah. You have a pathway. You're very good cows. Don't worry. You're very good cows. These are the least happy cows. The ones that upset the most. Did you guys separate yourselves? Yeah. The thing with the cows is I think it's easy sometimes for people to just ride through and push them. And I think it's funny when the cows run beside them and stuff, but you gotta remember that these cows are renters' livelihoods. Hi, cows. You're very good cows. Yeah, these cows are renters' livelihoods, and you scare them and make them run, and they can trip and break their legs or get hurt in some other way out here in the middle of nowhere. That's not good for the animal, and of course it's also not good for the rancher's livelihood. So on paved road for the first time since yesterday, feels good. Just watching deer, baby deer all over the place, just hanging out, running around. Really nobody on these roads. I saw one Forest Service truck, and I haven't seen anybody since around noon yesterday. It's kind of nice. Oh, the roads here are really red, at least this section. It's pretty cool. I've run into so many firefighters out here. They're just posting them all over the place. It's supposed to be thunder and lightning tonight, tomorrow. Posting them out here to watch lightning strikes and catch them, and filled up water. The spot where they were stopping, and two of them were taking lunch and talked to them for a bit. Pretty cool. Very good guys. They were eating MREs for lunch. It's kind of crazy. They're just out here driving around looking for lightning strikes to put out fires before they start. To Oregon State Department of Forestry, I think. Alright, last climb of the day. Another 154 feet to climb. It's pretty beautiful out here. Should be mostly downhill into town. Definitely tired. I don't feel horribly bad, but I'm definitely tired. Need a good night's sleep. My legs don't feel horrible, but shoulders and back are sore. My butt's a little sore. I think the thing I underestimated, I'm so used to like climb 2,000 feet and then you coast down 2,000 feet and you just got this big break and you fly. And this route is so flat, it's just constant pedaling all day. Constant pedaling is something I've been getting used to more lately. Well, I trained for this, but I think not to this extent. So this is going to be a challenge for me for sure. Carry on.